So, one day I was bored and didn't know what to do. And so I had a thought. Why don't I make a YouTube video about my favorite camera? And so, here is the Yashica FR II camera. It was manufactured between 1977 and 1981. It's an SLR type 35mm film camera. It has automatic exposure with aperture priority. It automatically sets its exposure between stepless 4 seconds and a thousandth of a second. Its ISO can be changed between 12 and 3200. You can see the automatic exposure in the right side of the viewfinder. It takes a 4LR44 battery, which I got for around 2 to 3 euro. I have 3 different lenses for it. I have a 55mm non-zoomable f2 to f16 Yashica lens. I like its build quality and its aperture reel is very satisfying. I like it a lot and it's my main shooter. I also have a 80mm zoomable to 200mm f4.5 to f22 Mintacon lens. I also like its build quality, but its aperture reel is a little bit too clicky for my liking. It's still a great lens and I shoot with it pretty regularly. I also have a 35mm non-zoomable f2.8 to f16 Yashica lens. I also like its build quality and its aperture reel is also very satisfying. All 3 of these lenses are of high build quality and they feel really solid in the hand. But now, let's finally look at the pictures this camera takes. I also have its original manual, which I scanned, and its PDF link is in the description. Here's how you insert a film roll. You pull up on the rewind lever to open the back. Then you take your film roll and unpack it. To insert the roll, pull up on the rewind lever and place it in. Now push the rewind lever all the way back in. Now comes the finicky part. Pull on your film and place it in one of the slots on the right side of the camera. Then close the back, but wait, you're not done yet. You put the camera in bulb mode and take 2 pictures of nothing to place the roll in a usable state. Then you set it back to auto exposure mode. Then you need to set the ISO of your film roll. When you find the rating of your roll, set it by pulling up on the exposure setting wheel and turning it accordingly. Now you're ready to shoot. To take out a film roll, you first press this button on the bottom. And then you rewind the film. When that's done, you pull up on the rewind lever to open the back. There you take out the film by pulling up on the rewind lever again. Then you rewind the film until there's a bit left over. And your film is ready for developing. I now usually shoot with an ISO 200 color film, the 55mm lens, the Pallas skylight filter, sometimes with the polarizing filter, and also with this random sun shield I found lying around. In conclusion, I think this camera is great for beginners looking to get into film photography. Because of its ease of use and it only having bulb and aperture priority mode. The camera has a nice and solid feeling and it's quite pleasant to hold. It's not too heavy or light. I will also make videos about this Yashica Electro 35cc film camera, this FRII II film camera, and this FRII I film camera. So subscribe if you want to see those videos.